My dad was Richard Dick Thayer, and he was in the 8th Air Force in England, and he was a right waist gunner on a B-17. On March the 28th, 1944, their mission was to bomb an airfield in France. It was supposed to be an easy run, and it wasn't. His right wing was shut off by flak, and his plane went down. Dad was thrown on the escape hatch in the middle of the airplane, and he was unable to even move due to the centrifugal force of the plane coming down. He could see to his right the red handle, which you pulled down, and it released the pins, and the door should fall out. And he said, I couldn't even move my hand. I couldn't move anything. And he said, I knew I was going down with the airplane. I said, well, what's it feel like, Dad, when you know you're going to die in a minute? And he said, just total calm. He said, I was totally calm. And he said, I prayed, Lord, please help Pop to accept this. Because if Pop accepts this, then everybody will be okay if Pop can accept it. And he said, I'm telling you, my mother came to me in that airplane. He said, I'm telling you, you won't believe it. He said, she came to me. I saw her as clearly as I see you. And she said, try harder, Dick. Son, try again. Try again, son. Try again. And he said, I lifted my hand up and grabbed the red handle, pulled it down, and the door wouldn't go out because the plane had been damaged. So he said he beat his head on the door until the door fell out. Then he was able to parachute out. Then he was taken to Krems, Austria, and was a prisoner in Stalag 17B in Krems, Austria for about 16 months. So it was about 5 or 6 months before the Germans allowed him to write a letter home. And he wrote 2 letters home, one to my mother here in Hope, and one to Grandma and Grandpa there. And so it just said, well, hi, Eb, here I am behind barbed wire. Please let Mom and Pop know I'm okay, playing some basketball, got enough to eat. And that's pretty much all they let him write. And so she went out to Grandma and Grandpa Thayer's and, of course, told them that she'd gotten this letter because for 5 or 6 months, they didn't know if he was dead or alive. Grandpa Thayer, Leonard Thayer, he just went into a depression. He just wasn't handling it well at all. So when the letter came that he's alive, Grandma Thayer said she walked down to the field, and Grandpa, she waved the letter and said, stop, 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 Leonard, stop. He didn't turn the tractor off. He just pulled up and stopped, and she said, Dick's alive, Dick's alive, Dick's alive. And he got off the tractor. He read the letter, and he said, okay. She said he didn't have any emotion much at all. And he said, okay, I'll be in to eat here in just a little bit. So she started to walk back to the house, and she noticed that the tractor, she could hear the tractor hadn't moved. So she turned around and she went back, and she said there was a log at the end of the field. And she said she saw Grandpa weeping on his knees in prayer and just wept. And he was fine after that. He was fine after that. But they were so happy that he was alive.
My father was Tom Thayer, and he was in the Army Air Corps in World War II. Well, he became a war hero, and they offered him a Purple Heart, which he turned down.
Aww.
And he said, no, I'm not going to take this. I didn't earn this. So most of them, they did 25 bombing missions and sent them home. I ended up doing not 25 bombing missions, but 50. And somehow he lived. He used to tell me all the time, Suze, you shouldn't be here. You and your sister shouldn't be here. I never should have come home.
And I graduated from high school in
45.
And then she wanted to serve her country.
No, I want to see the world.
Oh, yeah.
His name was Hank.
Hank.
And when I got on the ward, he was on the ward because he had a throat infection and he was not feeling good at all.
Yeah.
And he come up to me, he said, I guess you're the one that gets to do it. And I said, do what? He said, give me a shot. And I said, oh, I can do that. Pulled down his pants,
Oh, my.
laid over the bed. I like to die.
My dearest son, it's almost June. I hope this letter catches up with you and finds you well. It's been dry, but they're calling for rain, and everything's the same old same in Johnsonville. Your stubborn old daddy ain't said too much, but I'm sure you know he sends his love. And she goes on in a letter from home. I hold it up and show my buddies like we ain't scared and our boots ain't muddy, and they all laugh like there's something funny about the way I talk when I say mama sends her best, y'all. I fold it up and put it in my shirt, pick up my gun and get back to work, and it keeps me driving on, waiting on letters from home. My dearest love, it's almost dawn. I've been lying here all night long, wondering where you might be. I saw your mama and I showed her the ring. Man on a television said something, so I couldn't sleep. But I'll be alright, I'm just missing you. And this is me kissing you. X's and O's in a letter from home. I hold it up and show my buddies like we ain't scared and our boots ain't muddy, and they all laugh 'cause she calls me honey, but they take it hard 'cause I don't read the good part. I fold it up and put it in my shirt, pick up my gun and get back to work, and it keeps me driving on, waiting on letters from home. Dear son, I know I ain't written, and sitting here tonight alone in the kitchen, it occurs to me I might not have said it, so I'll say it now. Son, you make me proud. I hold it up and show my buddies like we ain't scared and our boots ain't muddy, but no one laughs 'cause there ain't nothing funny when a soldier cries. And I just wipe my eyes. I fold it up and put it in my shirt.
Thank you, veterans.
Thank you.
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 Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.